Dora. Oh. Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. A little bit of an update today. Show you. I'd like to do these every Wednesday just to tell you how the Kickstarter's going and what news is happening with it. Excuse my crazy hair today. It's getting so gray. Anyways, so on to our news today. A couple things I wanted to mention. First off, I wanted to bring up the point that on Friday night, 8 a.m., we have our second week draw. So if you're going to become a fan, you should be getting it now. You get more chances at prizes. Become a backer today at the Forsaken Future on Kickstarter. URL down below. Yeah, you can also just search it on Kickstarter and you'll find it. I'll put it in the chat as well, wherever this is broadcasted, a link to it, so you can check it out. And this week's prize is pretty amazing. There's only 5 of these in existence that I got from Derek Stevens. And so you'll have the chance to own one of them. So it is the Raquel Collector's Edition cover. You can see it here on, I guess for you, it would be the left side of your screen. A picture of it. Again, only ever 5 of these will ever be signed by myself and Derek Stevens. Amazing cover. It wraps around the back with another amazing piece of art, which I probably should have pictured up to show it to you. But this is a pretty cool prize, and I think it's worth signing up and becoming a backer of the Forsaken Future on Kickstarter. So now on to a little something else that's been going on. This will be a pretty quick update, just to show off. So we've got some new art in. So if you've read the story to the Forsaken Future so far, you'd understand that there's these Terra dredges that go across the surface and are just destroying everything across North America. So I got some concept art I did, and I handed it off to Joaquin Guerrera, and I've gotten back the piece of art, and I just want to share it with everybody today. Always fun to share art. I'm just going to close this one off. And here is what we got going on. Check that out. Is that not a nasty set of machines to be having to deal with running across the planet, randomly running over people? So that's just a terrible situation for the survivors in the Forsaken Future, as they're trying to get back on their feet in life and just survive, literally survive. And these corporate machines, backed up by planetary forces, are just running over their homes and their land. And again, they're all foreign corporations. They're not even North American corporations. So the city in the background is called New Washington, and these are all the Terra dredges. And it's a really, really cool example. Great piece of art by Jonko. So it's a phenomenal piece. I don't know. I might color it myself. I think this is something you might want to keep simple with the colors. But thanks again, Jonko, for that art. And then I wanted to move on to a couple more things just to show off out there that's going on right now. The first one is that I was on Just Joshing with my fellow Canadian last night, Joshua, and you can now see that streaming, on Twitch TV. The link is down below. And if you like to hear me babble and be silly for about a half hour, go check it out, because in the middle of the interview, quite a while's into it, the connection goes, and I'm left alone hosting the show by myself. So I do a bunch of bizarre stuff just for fun and entertainment value. So probably worth your time if you like my silly sense of humor. At some point in your life, you've run into me. And again, it's promoting, of course, the Kickstarter and many other things that we've seen, from Sister Mercy to just to my jazz hand powers. So anyways, he's got it summarized. If you go to the link, it's down there below, twitch.tv, Just Joshing Podcast, and subscribe. This guy's working hard, interviewing a lot of people. He's almost to 900 shows, I think he was saying. He's celebrating something this week. Worth checking him out. Another cool Canadian out there. And on another note, just tonight, I believe this is going to happen. I think I'll be on Outlaw Radio tonight at 10 o'clock Eastern, CKPR.db 97.7 FM. The link is down below if you want to check it out online. So outlawradiolive.ca. I'll be on there with the Toy Time Machine. So the guys who run a Fanaticon that I went to a couple of weeks ago. They're early on in the creation of their new kind of geekdom show at 10 o'clock Wednesday nights. So I'm one of their new guests, and we have some silly talks and fun on there. So check that out as well. I'm all over the place. So that's pretty much all I wanted to do. Say hello, and just give everybody a little bit of an update of what's going on. we're still in a fight here for the Kickstarter support. Just to share that out, let me flip this over here, and we can just do a little quick screen share. So we're at about half. I think we're at 55% funded now. And unfortunately, we took a step backward. We were at 60, but a couple backers ran away. Everybody knows who's done a Kickstarter before. There's, for whatever reason, certain people just they'll support you and then disappear. But that's life sometimes, right? We'll get past it. We'll get funded. Hopefully, within the next little while. We're almost going to hit the second week mark, and 55%. We got 45% to go. So let's see what happens. We need the support. Tell your friends. And if you haven't signed up, especially if you owe me money, get in there and support my Kickstarter. Again, the rewards start at $10 and go up. $10 for the PDFs, of course. And anybody in the States who's supporting it, you see Canadian prices as far as I know. So when you see the shipping prices and all that, everything might look very pricey, but just make sure that you're seeing American dollars or Canadian dollars, because I think most of the time people get a little bit scared because it's Canadian. So I'll leave it at that and let you guys get back to your evening. Have a good one. Check out some of those videos I've been on. I've been trying to have as much fun as possible with this one instead of stressing out over the Kickstarter. And hopefully that shows and everybody can get a laugh or two out of some of these interviews. I'll let you go. I'm out of here. Jazz hands out.